Alright, so first thing, after we get all the coil on plugs out, unplug the coil on plugs, pull all the coil on plugs out, then we're going to spray air into the well holes to make sure there's no dirt in there so those don't get down into the cylinder heads. You gotta see where I'm working? Okay, so we got the spark plugs out, or I'm sorry, the coil on plugs out. So what we're gonna do next is there's one of the there's a extension on it. I'm gonna back them out 1/8 of a turn. I'm following the Ford TSB. I'm gonna back each of the plugs out 1/8 of a turn and then spray in the carburetor cleaner to right above the hex nut. All right, so I'm gonna back these out each a little bit. So that's each of them on the left side 1/8 of a turn. Alright, so the first spark plug came out okay. I have the carbon cleaner sitting in there. Still soaking up. First plug that came out. Definitely you can see the carbon deposits all over it. The gap is huge now, it's above 0.6. Alright, so we got the first one out. I'm going to try the second one. Give you an idea of the noise it makes. And I've got my torque wrench in there and it says don't apply any more than 33 foot-pounds, so I have my torque wrench sent to 33 foot-pounds. can hear the kind of the noise it makes. And honestly, I never know if this is good or bad. Thank you. I'm following Ford's recommendation of not exceeding 33 foot-pounds in hopes that the plug will push back on me if there's a problem. You get to a point where you can just do it by hand, as you can see. Alright, pull it out. And there we go. You can actually see a little drip there. That's the carbon cleaner on there. You can see how it just kind of, once you touch it and stuff, it just kind of melts away. So the carbon cleaner definitely looks like it does something. That's the next plug out. And this is, again, the Ford recommended way to do this. Okay, so we're moving to the other side. All four are in on this side. On that side I pulled the one out and forgot to film it. So this is, we're gonna get all four out on this side. Again, I think it's really good having the torque wrench, and these things are really actually very inexpensive. So, because I would have definitely stopped earlier than 33 foot-pounds when trying to pull these out. You know, 33 foot-pounds actually feels like quite a bit. See, actually, I like that sound. Yeah, when it feels like it's sliding a little bit, that's when I think it's the part in the plug is turning, probably. Like that. Here's number 5. It's come out. So we went 8 for 8, and it looks like we did. Okay, we'll bring this one up. Take a look. You can see the carbon deposits on the plug. And this is after the truck has 64,000 miles. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and crank over the engine. Try to just get whatever out I can. Whatever the carbon cleaner out. Okay, so now we're going to prepare all the spark plugs. In the TSB, it says to add NECs to this part of the plug, right here, and not the strap. And it says nickel NECs, so we've got nickel NECs. Of course, you want to check your gap, 0.45. I've already checked pretty much all these plugs. They're all pretty much perfectly 0.45. I always apply some NECs to the threads even though it says it's not needed. Put some dielectric grease on the porcelain. Put each of our new plugs in. Always start with hand, just to make sure you're not cross-threading. Going down nice and easy. This is supposed to be torqued to 25 foot-pounds. Okay, that's 25. All right, so all of our plugs are in. Our new plugs are in, NECs on them. Now all we have left to do is put the coil-on plugs back in. Here are the connectors. If you notice, here's this zip tie, if you can see out of the corner here. I actually had to zip tie the injector connector back to the injector because for some reason on this model they're so brittle, it's just, you know, barely touching them to pull them off, and they were the connector snapping off in my hand. All right, well, time to put the coil-on plugs back in. Already applied some dielectric grease to these. Alright, so we're screwing down all of the coil and plug assemblies. Okay, that's a spark plug change on a 2008 Mercury Mountaineer 4.6 liter 3 valve. Thanks, bye.